Thank you all for having me here again. Will invited me. He said I needed to provide an update on what's happened since the county convention. So a lot has happened in Senate District 15 since the county convention. As you may have all heard, the incumbent decided he'd had enough, and so he's out. 3 hours later, maybe it was even shorter than that, the Democratic Party decided who they would choose to run for that seat. But that's totally outside of our control. It's totally outside of my control. We'll deal with that when the time comes. But first I want to talk about what I've been doing and what I stand for. So I've been out meeting the people of the district. When I go to talk to them, I talk to them about what I know best, which what I know best is basically the things that I do every day in my life. So I parent my children, so education is very important to me. The education piece that's important to me is the parental control. And when I talk to people about that, sometimes it's homeschool, sometimes it's being able to choose which school the children can go to, sometimes it's being able to provide the input to the teachers. So parental control of education is not the same for everybody, and I think that's the piece that we really need to focus on as a state. The other pieces I can easily talk about are taxes and spending and regulations. Taxes, because I've done taxes for a lot of my career. Worked as a tax person at Maytag as well as at Pioneer. Taxes are very complicated and they really don't need to be that way. I always used to joke with the tax department, you know, I love doing taxes because what's more fun than trying to beat the government at their own game? But I also always said, if they want to get rid of some of these taxes and some of these tax rules, I'll gladly go find something else to do. The other piece that I work on as well now are all the regulations around employment. My current role, I'm an HR person at Pioneer, and the pieces that fit under me are compensation and benefits. So with benefits, of course, it's all about Obamacare and all the rules that we have. But we also have to deal with all the state rules as well. Those pieces are really, really difficult to deal with. In large employers, it's not so bad because you have a cadre of people to help you. As a small business person, those rules become very, very difficult to navigate through. So anything we can do to make those rules more simple, or even to get rid of some of those rules, are things I'll be looking for when I run for Senate. Just want to thank you again for your time tonight. Thank you for your support. It's bruntzforsenate.com. Thank you again.